Hello, my loves. It is Anne Alexson here, and I wanted to have a conversation with you today before I finish the day. It's actually getting quite dark outside, and it looks like we're heading for a bit of a thunderstorm, which is kind of normal in Queensland at this time of the year. So I wanted to stop in just before the end of the day, before it gets too dark, and share something with you, because this morning, as I was lazing around in bed, as I often do just before I get out of bed, I stay as long as I can, just simply allowing my imagination to play, allowing my guides to come in and talk to me, allowing myself to ponder things. It's my favoritist time of the day. So as I was doing that this morning and noticing that I had a bit of a kink or a pain in my hip, my guides shared with me some information about that and about why so many of us are having that happen at the moment. I have lots of clients who are telling me that they have various bits of pain and feelings in their hip area, in their lower area there, the womb and the, all of those bits, particularly women at the moment. Now, so I was lying there and my guides were explaining to me that right at this moment, because of the collective enormous clearing and healing that women are having, and all of the things that are going on in that arena, I don't really need to name them because we're all aware of them. We're all aware of what's happening with Me Too, what's happening in America with this situation, so many things going on. And so they were telling me that we're currently clearing all of this muck energetically. So it's being cleared on the planet, and it's being cleared energetically, as within, so without, of course, as above, so below, all of those sorts of things. And so they were explaining to me that women are feeling this at the moment, but specifically because we've been holding our muscles in this area so tight for so long. Many of us are simply, many of us who haven't had any kind of abuse situation happen are doing it because it's a collective feminine energy in our lifetimes to hold ourselves very strong in this area, to clench our muscles, so to speak. So our psoas muscle and all of the muscles within those areas, those reproductive areas, and in our pussy and all of those things, we're just holding the muscles so tight all the time. And we've been doing it in our entire lives, even before we were aware of these sorts of things. And so what's happening now with this holding of our muscles is it's starting to actually, like everything, we get to a point where the things we've been doing in the past that have served us no longer serve us. The things we've been doing in the past that have been keeping us safe no longer keep us safe, because we need to move beyond that. And so what's happening, particularly with the clients that I'm seeing, but also I know it's a huge collective thing for women, any pain in the hips, the womb area, anything there, is this releasing or this need to release, need to relax this area. We need to actually physically work on releasing and relaxing this area. Relaxing it is the thing that the guides walked me through this morning, helped me to start to stop clenching those muscles in my psoas. Well, that psoas muscle, but also all the other muscles around that area where I've been holding myself tight in order to protect myself from, as they said, penetration. So that was really interesting to me. So when they're saying that, they're talking about protecting yourself from the energetic penetration of the masculine or the patriarchy. Not all masculine, please understand me, of course, but the masculine energy that has been the thing that's kept women disempowered. The masculine energy, the patriarchy that has penetrated women without their permission. So women have come into this world, certainly our generations, those that I'm talking to, we've come into the world holding these muscles really tight, clenching them as a way to stop this penetration. And the guides, when they were speaking to me this morning, said, relax. And they took me through a breathing exercise. Very, very simple, because I'm all about simplicity, as so many of you know. And they just invited me to breathe in through my nose all the way down to that area wherever I was feeling that tightness, and just speak the word relax. And then again, breathe in, bring the air down to that area, and just invite that part of you to relax, relax, relax. Relax. Stop clenching those muscles. We don't need to clench those muscles anymore. The sooner we release clenching those muscles, the sooner the change can happen within and without. So within your own physical body and the physical bodies of other women, but also within the world as it's happening. So this is a way to contribute to the great change that we are all playing a part in. If you're in the world today, we're playing a part in it, particularly around this masculine, feminine dynamic and this disempowered feminine in face of the over-empowered patriarchy, or those aspects of the masculine. Thank you so much, Ray. I appreciate your letting me know that this is on point and something that you're working through as well. So I just wanted to share that with you before the end of the day. As I mentioned right at the beginning, it is just clouding over and it looks like we're about to have a thunderstorm. So I'm actually going to go and stand out in the rain. I love the energy of the thunderstorm, the power that comes with it. And I'm going to allow myself to start to release even more than I did this morning, to stop clenching all of those muscles in those lower parts, because I don't need to hold myself like that anymore. There is no longer any reason to energetically avoid that unwanted penetration. So we can energetically let that start going away and allow the change that's coming into the world that will support that, so we can actually physically stop being afraid of that unwanted penetration of any kind, and heal the world collectively, heal the world together. Let's all do that together. It's what we're here for. We chose to come here for that experience. Funny little things that we are, asking for something to be painful to us. Another little quick thing. There are a couple of really great ways to relax your psoas muscle and to allow it to go back to where it belongs. And they are yoga positions. If you Google yoga and psoas muscle, you will find them. The simplest one, of course, is to lie down with your feet straight up a wall and just let your lower back melt into the floor. I'm not a yoga person. It's just something that I learned once, but it helps me greatly to relax that area. And so that's what we're asking you to start doing today. Put some focus on that. Allow yourself to be released from that energy and allow the world to start to be released.